In the 1980s, when comparatively little was known about autism, parents had few places to turn, and the advice they received often was not encouraging. In our Impact 5 coverage of autism, Connecting the Pieces, we meet a local family who went through that period, and we see how autism still affects all parts of their lives today. It is the classic family picture, mom, dad, and 3 children. But what Randy and Sandy Solomon did not know when this picture was taken more than 30 years ago is that their sons, Josh and Joel, were on the autism spectrum.
When Josh was younger, he wouldn't speak, and we didn't know what was going on. He was a year old, and he didn't even say hello.
They remember it like it was yesterday after various diagnoses, the day that doctors told them Josh was on the spectrum.
They gave us a box of tissues and said that they didn't know what would happen, and that by the time he was 15, he'd be in a group home or an institution, and then they left the room and let us cry.
Looking over family pictures in their Royal Palm Beach home, Randy and Sandy are astonished at how far they have come.
Joel has become an amazing young man.
After graduating from college, Joel is now a supervisor at a computer company. Josh graduated from Duke, earned a doctorate from the University of Pittsburgh, and is now working in cancer research.
He's been able to succeed in various areas.
But when their sons were young, there was not much help.
Oh my gosh, there was no therapy.
They relied on instinct. They worked on the boys' social skills by getting them involved in activities, but it was never easy.
I remember when Josh was little, none of the neighborhood kids would play with him, and it was really tough.
Josh gravitated toward academics, winning many contests. His younger brother was attracted to music.
Josh couldn't stand the sound of Joel's voice, and Joel used to sing all the time, and no, it wasn't pretty.
The youngsters are successful adults, but their parents still help remind them about things like taking medicine and other daily necessities, and they fear what might happen when they've passed on.
I worry every day about my kids when I'm not here, one day, and I'm just very concerned about it.
And that indeed is a concern of so many parents of children on the autism spectrum. Regardless of how successful they might be, they worry about what will happen when parents pass on.